Hello, welcome to Money Ideals. Thank you for using this site to better manage your finances. This is a quick demo of the Loan Slasher tool. So I hope to show you how to better optimize this tool. Now, if you've already used the Penny Pincher tool, some of the information from the Penny Pincher tool will carry over onto this Loan Slasher tool. So for instance, your excess from the Penny Pincher tool would be automatically entered into the Loan Slasher tool. If, however, you don't want to use the excess that's already been calculated, all you need to do is just refresh the screen. So thank you for listening, and let's have a go at showing you how to use this tool. If you've used the Penny Pincher tool, then your excess information should have transferred over into the Loan Slasher tool. So the figures we see here are the figures from the example that I've used in the Penny Pincher tool, which was an excess of £118.53, which is equivalent to 100% excess. Half of that amount is 50% excess, which works out as £59.27, hence the figures shown here. So now let's get started. Say I borrowed an amount of £10,000. So I enter here, and I've paid off some money, but I'm still owing an outstanding amount of £9,300. And the interest charge is 10.2%, and I took the loan out for 48 months. So now that all that information's in there, I click on Add Debt, and we come to your repayments option. So basically what we have here is the interest on the original loan amount, which works out as £1,605.97, which is less of £687.54. Now, because I'm using my excess, which the Penny Pincher tool found, to try and get rid of this debt, I am making some savings in terms of interest repayments. And not only am I saving on interest repayments, I'm also saving in terms of time, which means I don't have to pay this debt for so long. I could actually knock off more than a year in repayment time. So if I hover over your action, it just basically shows how the adjusted monthly repayments of £373.12 have been worked out. If I go to 50% excess, it shows me what to expect. So again, I'm making savings on interest repayments, and also I'm saving time. This time I'm saving over 6 months in terms of repayment time. And if I hover over this, it shows me how the adjusted monthly repayments of £313.85 has been worked out. If I look at 0% excess, it just shows me that if I stuck with my current repayment plan, I won't save anything on interest repayments, and I will pay it off in the time required, which is 44 months, which is equivalent to the debt outstanding of £99,300. So going to the next section, which is the repayment option summary. It's for those who like the graphical representation of how the payment plan works. So again, it's just showing that the orange is if I stuck with my current payment plan, I will pay off this debt in 44 months. And if I had 50% excess to spare, I would pay off in 35 months. And if I could spare 100% of my excess, then I would pay this debt off in 29 months. However, if you don't have 50% or 100% excess to spare, if you can only spare, say, 5 or 10%, that's not a problem. All you have to do, work out what 5% or 10% of the excess is. In this case, 10% of the excess will be £11.85, and you just put it in the tool, and the tool should show you how much you could save and how much time you could save as well. In order to get rid of the information from the Penny Pincher tool, you need to refresh the Penny Pincher tool, and once you've refreshed that and you come back onto the Loan Slasher tool, it should have zeroed out for you to enter in new information. So I hope that you've seen how you can possibly reduce your debt, and I hope you are able to reduce your debt.